I am Nicholas Bornozis of Capital Link, and I would like to welcome you all to the 11th annual Capital Link Operational Excellence in Shipping Forum. As the name indicates, this forum is focusing on best industry practices across all areas of ship operations and how best industry practices are a competitive advantage. We have a great agenda with the industry leaders on the various panels and presentations. And during 2 days, we are going to have the opportunity to address and discuss in depth a number of critical issues the industry is facing today. I would like to thank all the sponsors and media partners for their contribution to making this event a great success, as well as the staff of Capital Link for putting it together. And we are honored to start again our conference this year with Mr. Kitack Lim, the Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, who is going to give us his insight and also provide the opening remarks for the forum. Mr. Secretary General, thank you very, very much for being with us. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Onangis. Thank you for the whole effort to organize this prestigious event. The Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is great pleasure to address this distinguished global audience once again. We are at a key moment in time. We continue to live through a global pandemic. However, the world has also become more aware of our dependence on shipping, seafarers, and marine personnel. While shipping has continued to deliver, keeping world trade going, many thousands of seafarers have come stranded at the sea, working long beyond their contracted time. I thank the governments who have designated seafarers as key workers with an aim to help facilitate seafarers' safe movement across the borders and ensure they can continue to work safely, and welcome the efforts of all, including shipping industry partners, seafarers union, who have been working tirelessly to advocate for seafarers. I urge all countries that have not done so to designate seafarers as key workers, allow for safe and efficient crew changes, and offer priority vaccinations to seafarers so that they can continue to their critical roles without further interruption. Following the immense socio-economic impact of the pandemic on the shipping industry, it is time to pave the way for reimagine the future of the industry. We have an opportunity to drive a green recovery and ensure a sustainable maritime future. To keep pace with the demands of the global economy and expectations for sustainable growth, the maritime world needs to be in the forefront of the transformational change. What does this entail? I believe the key to shipping's transformation will come from increased digitalization as well as decarbonization of shipping. Digitalization contributes to a green and sustainable maritime future. Exchange of information between ships and ports over digital platform is already mandatory under IMO's Facilitation Convention. These efficient arrangements have helped ensure that shipping was able to continue to deliver world trade even in the midst of the pandemic. Digitalization is a solution, but the challenge is to ensure it is fully implemented across all nations and all ports. The wider endorsement of the maritime single window concept is needed to strengthen efficiencies by allowing submission of all information required by various government agencies through one single portal, streamlining port activity to benefit supply chain. IMO's strategy for implementation of e-navigation, the harmonization and the standardization of digital technologies and the user interfaces will support safer and more environmentally friendly shipping. The benefits of digitalization and automation needed to be harnessed to full advantage while ensuring user needs are taken into account. Digitalization in the form of a port call optimization can also help cut emissions. These opportunities are before the industry, and how they grow and develop will shape its future. Confronting climate change and navigating the course of decarbonization is also going to transform shipping greatly. IMO member state in 2018 adopted the initial GHG strategy with a clear goal to phase out GHG emission from shipping. In the next week, starting this Friday, IMO is expected to adopt important short-term measures to cut carbon intensity of all ships. The adoption of mandatory measures is supported by a comprehensive impact assessment of the measure on states, paying particular attention to the needs of developing countries. IMO has produced and will continue to adopt concrete measures to move shipping on the path to decarbonization. These measures are based on the in-depth technical discussions. We will revise the IMO initial strategy in 2023 in the light of experience gained and developments in tackling climate change. The need to decarbonize will impact ship design, operation, and the future fuels. There needs to be investment in R&D and infrastructure. IMO is collaborating with a range of partners to further promote and accelerate research and development into low and zero carbon marine fuels. This effort includes many stakeholders from the public and private sectors, not only in the shipping and port industry, but also private and development bank and academia. The way forward is complex, but working together with the determination, we will ensure that shipping will make a key contribution in the fight against climate change. Collaborative actions are key to making sure no country is left behind when it comes to shipping's decarbonized future. The support of our donors and the project partners is critical. We have several ongoing partnership initiatives with the key stakeholders, including UN partner agencies, the World Bank, the European Union, Norway, Germany, Singapore, and the Republic of Korea, etc. All our initiatives have one common goal: to strengthen partnerships, build capacity, and accelerate innovation and technology uptake, as well as to address the challenges faced by developing countries, in particular, small island developing states and the least developed countries. We all have a part to play in to push innovative thinking, to develop and implement the solution to combat climate change, and to push forward digitalization. Meeting our goals will require cooperation and collaboration of all maritime stakeholders to develop innovative solutions for the green and the sustainable maritime sector of the future. I look forward to working with all of you in this effort. Thank you for your attention.
Mr. Secretary General, thank you very, very much for these impactful remarks. Thank you again for providing the opening keynote remarks to this today conference. And thank you for your contribution, and I wish you best of luck in your upcoming deliberations. You have, as you mentioned, some very important topics to to tackle and to discuss. So thank you very, very much for being with us.
Thank you very